What's up, big bro?
What's up, King? How are you?
I'm chilling, you alright?
I'm good. The villain was another one.
What's up, 3?
Another one?
What, a 30?
Another 30? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you had it.
John ain't do it. Twerk ain't do it. Cal ain't do it. Cortez ain't do it. JC ain't do it.
JC ain't do it. JC ain't do it, 3.
Yo.
He sounded believable in that face-off, huh?
Yo, dog. I'm all right. Let's stay there right there. Let's stay there. I gotta be real. I said you and Verb and DNA and Snake Eyes. I love your Cassidy too. I love y'all face-offs, right? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought JC was talking filthy to you yesterday, bro. I ain't gonna hold you though. I got gassed up, Sürf.
I ain't believe it. I'll tell you why I ain't believe it. Like I just was telling Daylight, I was talking to Daylight before the battle. I said JC was saying the things that he was supposed to say in that face-off. JC knows that losing the face-off is a bad look. So he's extra aggressive, you know, saying extra shit like that. But like I didn't believe nothing different. The only thing that was different about JC was he had on a fucking outfit. He had on fucking Amiri and some buffs. You ain't from Detroit, nigga. When you start wearing buffs, I mean shit like that. But like I said, it's, you know, yeah, I don't know why these niggas be playing with me, because I don't be playing with them.
Don't bring you no fucking kids?
Huh? Yeah, nah, no, not no children. I told niggas that though. My thing is like, the fucked up part is like, no matter what, niggas not gonna pay attention to what I'm saying or how I'm doing it. Like I'm legit telling niggas, like I'm sitting on social media, I'm in the spaces, I'm telling niggas what I do, how to beat me, telling niggas why I'm gonna beat them, how I'm gonna beat them. I told niggas why I was gonna beat JC. I told niggas why I'm gonna beat JC. Yo, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough movement. It's not enough back and forth. Like, it's not enough. It's not electric enough. I said that myself. I said that. I said him to the face off. I'm like, why are you in this face off lying, bro? Like, you know how I get. I don't even come to the fucking battles in the mirror. The fuck? I don't even come to the battles in the mirror. Don't get it confused. Don't try to feed into it and try to think you playing into my game. I don't wear my chains and none of that shit during my battles. Like, I don't do none of that. So you try to come in like you playing my game, but you're not playing my game. You know what I mean? Because I don't do designer for the battle. Nah, you gonna get this good old Hanes t-shirt, and I'm gonna lift you.
Yo, the J trying to go ball, my dude.
I wish we had Daylight up here. I swear, I told Daylight, man, Daylight probably talked about 2 hours before the battle and said, I'm gonna elevate him off the fucking planet this first round, and the rest gonna be easy.
Well, let me ask you. Here's what I learned tonight. I don't know if personals can beat you. I thought he went hard with the personals in the first round, but I don't know if they stung. They didn't sting to me.
Personals don't beat me 3 because y'all watch me grow up. Like, y'all have watched me from 19 years old. I mean, y'all have been a part of every bid, every shooting, both sides. Like, literally, whichever side of the gun I was on, y'all have been around. Like, so a nigga pulling up and trying to angle me to death is like, the coach are like, oh, yeah, we know he got shot. We don't know if he got, like, why would they, and theoretically, why would they go crazy? Because the nigga say, you don't know who shot. How they know we don't got the nigga who shot me? Like, how do they know that, realistically? I don't understand why this is a good angle, because a nigga got shot and survived. You automatically assume his killer's alive. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying he not, but I'm just saying, like, the angles that they choose to take just don't really be resonating to me. It's like it's a wasted, like, all the realest niggas got shot. You know how many friends you losing? Because like, man,
spinning in the ring like a Mario, my nigga, that was crazy, yo.
Marion just posted that shit. Go to his Instagram. He just posted that shit on his gram.
Here's what I learned also. The crowd participation that I saw tonight in the first round, when you brought like 8 bars, is it 8 bars back? You brought it back?
Something like
where
that,
the whole crowd is going line for line. I'm sitting there like, this is not a concert. This is a battle rap. This is the first time you're hearing this man material, and everybody in the crowd is still staying with you. That's the next shit, though, sir.
I be trying to tell niggas that I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, whoever you battling me, I'm like, Yo, that's not scary to you? It's like, I could go through a 12 one time, and by the time I bring it back, they know every word, and they okay with responding. I'm pointing at the crowd. They finishing for me. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, you know.
The fucking Chris Hansen line. The Chris Hansen when Lakers 30 on the 9. That was.
Oh my God. 30 on the 9. Chris Hansen wouldn't like. Oh my God. Oh my God. They find Jay Beanie and Memphis, Sieg, Hove, and Bleak.
Yo, that whole Bleak shit was fire. That whole Bleak shit was fire.
Ew. That shit was nasty, man.
I gotta give you pushback. I thought both second rounds were kind of. It didn't live up to the first. I thought the second round was kind of drop off.
3. Look at me, 3. That was 75% Sürf. I swear to God on my daughter.
The second round?
The whole battle. I swear to God, as a collective, that was 75% Sürf. I swear to God, that was the worst Sürf out of all 5 of my battles. That was the worst Sürf. Facts. That was the worst. That round not better than my quartet. That first round Spanish babies with the like that. You know what I mean? No, bro, that was a 75% Sürf. That was what I could do at the time with having, you know what I mean, 29 days plus Rolling Loud plus, you know what I mean,
right.
Plus some eyes and shit. Like, you know, I gave him. All I did was, like I said, sometimes motherfuckers play to their level of. It's not always about whether I could beat you by 20 or beat you by 15. I'm gonna do what I need to do to win. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I need to win. Like, come on.
What sealed the deal for me in the second round was I thought people slept on the centipede line. That centipede line you did was fire. I thought.
Man,
that was the
fear factor shit.
The fear factor shit. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard, man.
Right. There was a lot of shit. There was a lot of shit. That one couch in the trap went through 50 Shades of Grey. I watched the preacher sniff a bag. I'm afraid to pray. And watch his Passion of Christ. I was movie flipping him like, I don't know. People listening to punches so much, they not really listening to the whole, like, my whole, all 3 of my rounds was concocted around movie schemes and saying you're a movie buff.
You give me Spider-Man without the suit. I like that. That's what sealed the deal for me.
My power should have you rattled. I could hit the Mary Jane, swing across the web, stumble across a car, and get Peter Parker battle.
Let me ask you a question.
About a nigga can't write.
Were you worried at all? Was it a little bit worried?
No, 3. No. You won't see me in that face off eating my motherfucking Lay's and chilling. Like, I'm just so shocked that you ever see somebody acting brand new?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here listening to this nigga talking shit. I'm like, yo, this Sürf. This the Sürf that you been chasing. This the Sürf that always clowned you, always like, this the Sürf that walked up behind you on Hip Hop Is Real and you like this is that Sürf. Don't act. I mean, so that's why I was so confused in the face off. I'm like, why you so brand new? Like, you don't know my energy. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, when I get it, you know, and then like I said, you know, shout out to the homie, like Geechee, his comrade. Geechee know what it's like when I get up there. That's why I ain't slap you. What I don't do, I tell niggas I don't slap handshake. Like, I don't show love and bad. Like, I don't want to slap no 5s or nothing like that after no bars. I walk right past that nigga went to Geechee. What's up, man? You know what the fuck is up. You ain't tell us, dummy.
Well, you might not want to hear this, but I thought it was 0-2 before your battle with the gun titles.
No, it was a rough crowd. I tweeted that. I said this crowd is a wild bull in here. You know what I mean? This it was tough. Like, it was, you feel me? It was a zoo in there.
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with the 0-2, but you feel me? It was a zoo in there for sure. Like, I wasn't a super duper fan of the crowd regardless. You know what I mean? Regardless of who won, you know what I mean? Type shit like that. I think it was a lot of bars throughout the whole event that was missed. I think
right?
I find more places come to the culture, like more spots is like battle head spots. For me, that seemed like, I don't know, it just seemed like the whole, like, social media was there. Like, I feel like, you know, like you on 2K, I feel like everybody, like, social media name was floating over their head. I feel like for some reason that building was like all of Twitter or some shit like that. Like, I don't know, it just felt a little different than like a battle, like the normal, like JC and Houston might have been a little, they might have been a little more receptive to that shit. Maybe not, might not have, but you know, I don't know. The room was a little tricky though, for sure, guaranteed.
Dog, your pace, my nigga, your pace is just, impeccable in me. Because you gotta understand this, sir. I'm listening to JC's first round, right? He's going mad personal, right? And then when you came on, if I didn't know who Sürf was or JC was, respectfully to the second guy, I'm like, well, damn, who the fuck is this nigga here now? The pace is just like this. It's like, I think DNA explained it the best to me. It was like you driving like mad fast and shit like that. When he's going, his pace is kind of slow and everything like that. Do you think that was a tail of the tape?
I'm on an interview. Let me call you back.
I won't keep you long. I won't keep you long.
You good, 3? All right, but I said I'm fine. I have to get my set together. I'm fine. Hello?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's what it's about, though. Like, I be trying to tell niggas, it's like, it's a bigger movie than just, you know, a pen is beautiful. A pen is beautiful, and it's crazy because I'm saying it to these niggas in their face, and I'm saying it for a reason. It's just like, you know, because they get my nonchalance caught up and my arrogance caught up, that niggas won't take, like, imagine you not liking a nigga, a superstar, and you just don't want to listen to him because you don't fuck with him, when in reality, like, come on, he's one of, like, if it's 10 blueprints in battle rap, like, let's say everybody branched off of, I'm one of the blueprints of this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, niggas is crazy, bro. I'm not telling niggas that for no reason. I'm dog, that shit is too slow. A pen just don't cut it. I've been saying this constantly. If pens ran the world, you would be seeing way more of blank, 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 blank. You don't see these niggas for a reason. I'm gonna show you though. By the time you look up, you down too much. Like, the separation in my first be so much from yours,
Yeah.
that you kind of chasing now. And like, even if the seconds is both mid, you still down. Let's say you down by 10 in the first quarter after the first round, and then the second round, and then the second round, we break even. You still down 10. First round, you down 10 points. Second round, we both score 7. That cancel out. You still down 10 points. You didn't move. It's no distance. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, the distance didn't change. But niggas don't understand that though. You know what I mean? Like I said, I wish Light was on I wish I was on the phone with Light for like a good 40 minutes before the battle. I said I'm gonna lift him so far off earth on that first round that the other 2 rounds I'm just gonna walk the rolling loud.
Well, how do you feel also? I feel that you took JC down a few notches down now from champion of the year. A big time, respectfully.
You think so? Oh yeah, 30.
Yeah,
that's what I said. I said if I didn't 30 him, then he had a good chance.
And his run on the app.
Right.
So you kind of stuck 2 things tonight.
I said that too. I said he will be 15-1. I said he will be. There's nothing wrong with 15-1. I said that. You know what I mean? And it's not. Ain't nothing wrong with 15-1. But I tell you what, you ain't about to be running around here saying you beat me. So, you know what I mean? If I'm the person that's standing in the middle of you being 16-0, then you won't be 16-0. That's how that goes. You know what I mean? I told a nigga what it was. I told niggas what it was. I actually feel so like I'm more disgusted with, like, not the culture. I hate using the word the culture, but it's like, it's a lot of fans that's like, that I know. You know how you be on social media, so you see the fans. It's a lot of fans, and there's a lot of specific people that I just could see that was like, oh, that nigga got JC? Oh, that nigga got JC? Man, this nigga was standing on stage with me and Khan. That nigga got JC. Like, yeah, this nigga was in the room with me and Big T. This nigga got JC. And I'm seeing certain faces and, you know, certain little groupie bitches that be all in your DMs and shit. You all on they timeline and shit. You all on their timeline and shit. She like, little bitches like, not your little dick eating ass rooting for, all right, I'm gonna show you something, bitch, and unfollow you, goofy. Yeah, man, that shit had me, man. I'm not gonna lie, y'all did that, man. Y'all had me aggravated. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, all that, y'all really tried to make y'all made a super duper duper narrative out of this pen shit. Like, y'all really made it like a super, and I think I say it's my fault because of the luck situation, but y'all made a real big funk out of this whole the pen separation. Look at all that. What's the conundrum that they make on the
conundrum? Yeah.
Champion?
Well, do you think the battle, going into this battle, was it more about the pen versus star power? You think it was? The narrative.
That's what I keep repeating. I'm like, yo, it ain't no fucking superstar in a league that ain't actually good in the sport. Like, no, ain't no popular superstars, but they not, you know what I mean? He's popular, but he can't play the game. Nigga, I'm a superstar for a reason. My talent and what I've done got me this fan base. And y'all be forgetting that shit. Like, y'all be forgetting me lighting niggas the fuck up and putting on these movies is what got me this cult following. Not nothing I said on the spaces, not nothing I said on the Twitter, not nothing I said on Instagram. What I've done has got me this crazy ass following. And niggas like to forget that shit for whatever reason. And that shit is so stupid to me. It's like that's just ignorance. Like, I don't understand why niggas even play with me like that. I'm not safe. I ain't never been safe. Never been safe since day one. Ill, Big T, Con, all them niggas. You have to be spectacular, or that nigga's gonna fuck you up.
Do you also get mad at people like talking about pens, but they're not talking about your pen because you win battles and everything like that? And you beat somebody whose pen is supposed to be pen. So why we not
You
talking
ain't
about
never see me complain about you ain't never see me complain about a nigga giving me no attribute or taking away no attribute. Put a nigga in the ring and I'm gonna punch him around and I'm gonna show you something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta write this shit regardless, you feel me? For me to know what the crowd gonna respond to, what they not like, that's me knowing that I'm saying you gotta die and rest in peace or die, but that's bar placement.
Yeah.
That's bar placement. That's me knowing that if I put that right there, they gonna respond, and you gotta give a nigga credit for all that shit. He ain't got nothing he could bring back and then they say it again and or this go with this from the last battle. Like, niggas don't be having moments like that. He said this in the last battle, it was crazy, so he bring it back, but he flipped it, and these niggas be cheese balls, bro.
Well, let me ask you a question about responding and stuff like that, because I feel JC, when he writes for reaction sometimes, and you write where you don't care about reaction. It's kind of weird that you're labeled the cocky dude, right? But you don't care about reaction, but JC kind of lives for that.
I don't, because that's his defense mechanism. That's his sense of security. Like I told y'all, he's a mind. Like them pin niggas be a mind fuck. You know what I mean? They be a mind fuck. As long as it sound like it's intricate or sound like multiple things are being incorporated, then it sound like a nigga writing something extra crazy. You know what I mean? See, now with me, it's like, pin niggas is like basically what a nigga like JC try to do is he try to give you the story and then punch on it. You know what I mean? Like he'll say whatever like the movie is, the characters, and then say the punch to it. That's not gonna necessarily get them to react. Now with me, all I care about is the one line at a time. That's why I say something, chopper to the spittle. That's a life lift. 100 drum, it rains, it pours. You know how life get. That's two total different punches. You know what I mean? Like I'm writing, I'm not trying to put all that shit together and make all y'all. I'm not trying to make y'all think about all that shit. Nah, I'm a punch. No.
What was the chip on the shoulder line you had in the third round though? That shit was hard. And you talking about your grandmother and the pallbearer, and then you went to the chip on the grandmother.
Yeah, you know,
that shit was hard.
A shoulder to lean on is a pallbearer potentially. Yeah, then you how many? Yeah, you ain't never had that type of chip on your shoulder, some shit like that, right?
Body bag to you or 30? Gentleman's 30 for you.
Gentleman's 30 only because I know, like, I'm not gonna act like I was at full strength. Like if I was at full, like if that was the Sürf that battled JC they might have took JC money back from him. Like that, like if that would have been disgusting if that was the Sürf that, like, and again I've said that before. You've never seen JC reach the type of levels that I reached John and Twerk. Like, you know, for certain niggas I gotta do certain shit. You never seen JC reaching any of them points like that, man. If I would have went a John pocket on him or a Twerk pocket on, but I don't need that for him. This still, like, these the same niggas I've been telling y'all who they is for years. John, Cortez, JC. I've been saying this for years. They dope as shit. I be speaking about when it come to me. JC's amazing. When it come to me, get him the fuck out of here.
Before, I want to ask you about chess though, man. I know I'm not gonna ask you to bash little bro, but is it hard? Is it hard to when little bro's going through that for him to stay focused though after that situation throwing up and stuff?
Nah, I think people think I think people be thinking he mentally more like stressed. He not tripping off that, like something like chess really got, you know what I mean? Like damn the acid reflux almost. Like once he get the going and getting the yelling and all that shit, like that's a real thing. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. Like, but I could see his anger and this shit, like even when it happened. That's how I know, because I'm up there by it. You know what I'm saying? He get mad when it happened. Like he turned around and rock like, yo, why this shit keep happening? Like so, I mean, type shit like that. But I just think he be so, you know.
I thought Shotgun Shook was Battle of the Night though, Sürf.
You said performance of the night or battle of the night?
Battle of the Night, Shotgun Shook.
Okay.
I got Shook. I thought Shook was phenomenal tonight, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, Suge looked like vintage. Like, well, nah, Sürf looked better than I've seen him. Like Sürf look crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Sürf look
All right.
crazy.
Let me get your opinion because you're the best person. You're very intellectual when it comes to battle rap. Let me ask you a question about this. Your brother Tay Rock, right, has a phenomenal first round, in my opinion, right? I have Rock 1-0 clearly, right?
Right.
I thought in the second round, you tell me you're on stage, the raccoon line, right? Is that a part where you should know where you should know where you're at right there, not taking it there?
Nah, that's not like nobody's never expecting fucking raccoons to make them boo in there. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I was like, yeah, it was a little wacky in there. You know what I mean? Type shit. I get it, this the Carolina. So in that sense, they all with Swamp. But that raccoon shit should have never deemed that type of response ever. That should have never deemed that to, like, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even like it was an ass bar or something. Like, you know what I mean? Type shit. Like, he like, yo, why y'all eat raccoon? Like, damn, y'all ain't got regular chicken wings out this motherfucker? They was so, like,
I just
and it's
felt I
crazy.
just felt it went left after that, sir. I felt it
It's
went
so
left
crazy. Like, I'm like,
after that.
yo, I walk up to Cal after the battle. I mean, I walk up to Cal before the battle and shit. I'm about to go on. I'm about to go on stage and shit. I'm like, I'm like, yo, if I say something clapped on, he get rocked in here. I'll fuck up the spot like raccoon. You think they're trip? I'm like, you think they trip? He like, nah, that's fire. You should say it. I'm like, nah, man, they gonna trip, yo.
They go to trip though. But I think also with Rock though, Rock did tell the crowd F you after that. So it's like, I thought that was kind of like,
Cause we there to fight, bro. We don't need no friends. Like, that's my thing. We seen monsters before, all types of monsters. Whether it's the crowd, whether it's a battler, it don't matter. Like, whether it's a bitch, a nigga, we seen all that shit before. Like, so what we not about to do is like, yes, we get a lot of times where the crowds love us and we get, our gas, as y'all calling and shit like that. But niggas don't need no motherfucking crowd. We got us. You know what I mean? We got us. Like, so, yeah, nigga, like, if that's what y'all on, man, fuck y'all. It's up in here. Every time you look back, man, let's work, man. Kill him, hurt him. Swamp got motherfucking, what's up, gang? Swamp got motherfucking booed too, shit.
he didn't get booed. I
Right.
thought Swamp handled it a little better than Tay Rock, respectfully.
You said what?
I thought Swamp handled his boo, better than Rock handled his boo, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because Rock didn't say, Swamp didn't say F you to the crowd. He just kept rapping and stuff like that. I thought Swamp was phenomenal tonight, sir. I was very impressed with Swamp. I don't know how you feel about
I think
Swamp's
Swamp had a good. Yeah,
performance.
I showed Swamp love. What's up, gang? I showed Swamp love when I seen him in the back and shit. I wouldn't say impressed because I know what he's capable of. So being impressed would say like you don't think he could, you know what I mean? Like, he's over. I think he's like, I see that type of shit in Swamp. I talk my shit, but on the side note, I see that type of shit in Swamp. So I wasn't like dumb, you know what I mean?
Well, two things though. I thought people felt like if there was one person who was going to lose tonight for gun titles against their opponent, it was going to be Swamp. That's the name people picked. You know what I mean? Like, Rock was in Vegas, Rock was a clear big favorite. You know what I'm saying? You and Easy had the hardest matches that people thought. On
Yeah,
quote.
because I was about to say, as far as me, I felt like everybody was saying, "Oh, Sürf gonna lose."
Right. You know, I had Easy 2-1 over Cal.
Shout out to the titles.
Yeah, I had Rock Cal winning round 1. They had Easy winning round 2 and round 3.
I was on a plane by the time they started battling.
Rolling out next. Is that was next?
Yeah, we're in the studio right now going through these records and shit, putting together this show set.
Well, man, I gotta give you props, man. You have learned this game of battle rap, of hip hop, and you've used it to your advantage. You've used your popularity to your advantage. You've been relevant for a whole damn near 13 years. One of the first battle rappers that makes dope music on top of his battles. I always say this: love him or hate him. The day you decide to take your jersey, hang on the rafters, this shit is not going to be the same. All you hate niggas out there who don't like Sürf, it's the fucking truth. You know that. If this man retires, who's charismatic as this nigga? Let's just call it. I'm 40-something years old. I'm being real. I've been watching this nigga since he's 19 years old. This nigga is very charismatic. It's not even fucking funny. You know what I mean?
I try to keep, I be trying to breathe life into this shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not always going to be the good guy. Sometimes my role might be the bad guy, you know what I mean? Or, you know, like whether it's Brandon, a new nigga, shit like that.
I don't always agree with you. I don't always agree with you, but I respect what you do, though.
I don't think nobody should, you know what I mean? Like, that's that, you know, everybody ain't going to always agree with you. You just got to stand 10 toes on your decisions and the decisions that you're making. So it's like the decisions that I make, as long as I'm cool with them, I'm cool, you know what I mean? Type shit, but yeah, nah, I don't expect everybody to agree with me. You feel me?
Yo, and it's so dope to see your mama Sürf always supporting you, man. That's always dope to see that, bro.
Dog, that's my dog.
You know what I mean?
That's my dog. You had JC. You had JC?
No, I had you winning 2-1 going to the battle. The only listen. The only person I thought you was gonna lose going on your run was John.
So my question is this though. So if we just doing like percentages, right? It's like out of his last 4 battles, 3 of them niggas got 30, and then the other nigga got cleared 2-1. So on a 3-0 tip, he's shooting like there's like a 75% chance that he's 30 niggas right now.
I had Cal winning one of those rounds though, but again.
Okay, cool. So Cal won a round. Cal won a round. And Taz won a round.
Yes.
On 12. That mean I'm something 10 like 10-1 10 1 round. And 2 lost rounds. That's 2 out of 12. Why would you think a nigga? What's the odds of a nigga coming to get a round off me right now? Gotta be low. Like the odds of getting a round off me right now gotta be low.
Well, there was somebody who took shot. There's somebody who took shots at in this battle in your second round. He took shots at this individual in the battle. He's an EFB squad. Danny Myers.
Danny, what about him?
You and Danny? I want to see that. I'm here for that.
I always want to see some shit.
I want to see that, King.
Y'all always want to see some shit. Y'all need to cut it out. I'll go and get that motherfucking champion of the year real quick. It's the 4th quarter again. Be
honest with me. Can I ask you be honest with me about this question? When you were going through the Lux and 40 bars, were you mad at yourself? And what was going on? What was going on with you around that time?
I would say this every time, and you could bring up any interview. The month I was battling Lux, like the 30 days Call of Duty Warzone came out. I swear to God. No funny shit. Like, yo, my little bitch used to poke her head in the room like, yo, you gonna practice? Like, yo, Warzone was popping at the time. Like, this shit just came out. Call of Duty Warzone just came, like, the first, like, you know, they stole the shit from Fortnite. You just could jump off the plane. This shit was busting. Like, shit was busting, bro. I'm telling you. And I was just playing the game too much, bro. Like, between streaming and Call of Duty, I wasn't really getting ready for Lux. Like, respectfully, I swear to God. Like, not the way I was supposed to. And then 40,
somebody that co-signed you, I watched the old clips 11 years ago of you and Ice and Lux chilling and vibing. I remember them clips back in the day, Sürf. And you not taking that battle serious is crazy.
It is a little crazy. And then 40, I mean, I kind of beat 40. They just was so still mad at me about beating Lux.
You didn't beat 40, Sürf.
Telling you I beat 40, bro.
Do not beat 40, Sürf.
Beat 40, bro. She won a third, bro. I feel. Fuck it.
Geechee and Mook, man. What do you think about Geechee and Mook?
Love it. You know, Geechee, one of my favorites. That's my dog. One of my closer friends in the league, in the coaching shit. You know, even though he with the ops, you know, fuck EFB. You know what I mean? But super great for his career. Super duper great for his career. Super good look for his career. Come on, for you to have Lux, Diz, and Mook on your career, you on a lane of your own. You feel me? Type shit. I just love what he doing for the West Coast period. You know what I mean? And shit like that. You know. Yeah. Boy, tripping.
Sugar Easy? How that sound to you? Sugar Easy.
The crazy part is, you gotta give Suge whatever he want right now. You gotta give Suge whatever he want right now. I think that's a different type of battle than chess, and it might be one of his tougher battles to date because it's just how easy his approach. But that's a goodie.
Also, you know, beating JC, you put a dent in JC and Lux conversation, right?
I would hope so.
You did. Lux was on 50 Minutes of Fame saying, "Oh, JC learned something tonight." So when I'm like, "Okay, Lux, he learned something tonight," that means okay, little bro beat him, so I don't gotta take that battle now.
Listen, this shit is about risk and reward. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you the shot, but I'm taking something.
Right.
I will let you get on the stage, but I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving. John been down for a year. I left with his legs. I'm leaving with something. Cortez ain't been on the card again. I'm leaving with something. Twerk, I left with his whole fucking skull. I'm leaving with something. Whether you gotta give me your fucking legs or you gotta give me your fucking heart, like I'm leaving with something. Guaranteed. That's what happens. JC, oh, you want the battle? Cool. But I'm gonna tell you what you won't get. I'm leaving with you versus Lux. That's going in my pocket. Go win a couple more. Man, go now. Go re-excite Lux because he ain't look too excited.
Yeah, he didn't. No, I ain't gonna lie. He did not, man. Sir, which win means the most to you? If any, the run you having now, which win means the most to you? If you had to pick one.
None of them.
Come on, sir. It got to be one of these wins. The twerk.
None of them.
I would listen for me as a Sürf supporter.
None of them.
I thought the twerk battle.
None of them. 3 out of the 5 niggas I've been telling y'all my whole career they couldn't fuck with me. Why would that mean something to me now? I would be actually a cornball nigga for even wanting credit for this. I would be corny to be now just because it's now and act like I want credit for Cortez or want credit for JC or want credit for John when I've been telling y'all since I was 20 years old that them niggas was cheese.
But Sir, you gotta admit though, you and the coach had a couple of years ago, we just spoke about the Lux situation. Around that time, you and the coach was kind of at odds because they were calling you 2 round Sue. You're not giving us a 3rd round.
Beating niggas with 2 rounds. Shit.
I don't like when you go in that bag, sir. I don't like when you did go in that bag.
Ain't my fault.
And the goalpost moves for you. You listen, whether you deserve it or not, the goalpost moves for you. A lot of people can't do what you do, whether niggas like it or not. It's just the truth, whether it's fair or not. You know.
I told you why it ain't fair, man. Cause I sell a fright, rep the brand, and increase the ticket rate. That's why they ain't fair.
You did say that though. You did say that though. You did say that though. Are you in daylight on some rematch talk? Is that what's going on?
I mean, he be throwing his little 1s and 2s. He be throwing his little shit and shit like that. But they another one. It sound good. That shit sound beautiful. This not what daylight want.
No.
That's not.
You know what's funny though? I know people say Briz and Mook. People want to see that. I want you and Briz to battle, man. I really want to see that.
Why?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because Briz is fire. And you bark and he barks too. And y'all already had issues. Y'all already had a little back and forth skirmish in the spaces and all that. And I'm a listen. I'm a Briz fan. You were there when Briz battled Loso, my dude. You were going crazy when you listen to Briz. We're not doing that. Come on now.
That Briz that battled Loso ain't the same Briz that of today.
How do we know, sir? He hasn't battled in years.
He gained his track sneakers.
Would you battle him?
I don't believe nothing Briz could say to me. As fast as Briz got out that fucking venue, it's nothing Briz could say to me now. I don't believe all that machete and Lobos and all that. He had me when he was battling Loso. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga might be crazy.
And Mr. Wavy?
Yeah, like when I watch him battle them niggas, I'm like, damn, this nigga might be crazy. Like he might really be retarded with this machete. When I seen that boy turn into little cool runners, I said, yeah, nah, he can't beat me. Gotta play defense now.
You might not want to hear this, but he 30 to Arsenal.
That's your opinion.
So that's something you won't be interested in? You saying that's something that no?
You gotta come do something. You gotta come do. Because I think yeah, shake off that. Yeah, go shake off that return energy. Go shake off that fake little return. Like I play the game. I know how to play the game. Like you know what I'm saying? Do something. He gonna pull up, look regular, or get his ass beat, and then I ain't gonna want to battle him. Or he gonna trip the fuck out, and then I'm gonna sit him down. Like give me a reason to sit you down. But you don't just pull up and get the show. That's how.
Okay.
What makes you get the show? Fuck out of here, Forrest Gump. How you pull up?
this nigga Forrest Gump. And you know people.
In the fan.
You know people always talk about you on goods though. Is that something that 2023 talk conversation?
I might not battle in 2023.
Hold on, let me see your face when you said that, man. Say it again.
Might not battle in 2023.
Music?
Yeah, and just music, too sharp, and just I don't know, like I still like, even though like I do this shit kind of effortlessly, I still don't feel like the respect there. I'm keeping it told you, like you know, like from the people that's supposed to respect me, yeah. I feel like it'd be a lot of like underlying, like, and not just the battle part, but just what I bring to the culture. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's a lot of like disrespect type shit. So I might go on like hiatus. Like what my goal might be. I've been talking to my management team and shit like to just go on hiatus, like I mean type shit from shit.
Can Sürf brand really go on hiatus though?
Can I go on hiatus from battle rap and still be relevant? For sure.
No, I didn't say relevant. No, not relevant. No, not that.
But I mean,
still be a part in, you know what I'm saying? Like
battle rap, I mean, that's what entertainment is about. It's about relevancy. That's all it's about. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm podcasting with Joe and still dropping music and still on caffeine, then technically I'm still amongst what's going on. I'm still gonna be on, I mean, I just might not entertain no battle rap shit.
Speaking of podcasts, how come you don't do your own podcast? You have the gift of gab. People rock with you. I always say this. I know prominent rappers that go on Instagram Live, and I watch legends that I go on Instagram Live, and them niggas' numbers do not be like yours. All right? And he's a platinum artist, but that's a different story for a different day. But why don't you do a podcast yourself, though?
But that shit that shit, like everybody, you see all these rappers be trying to do that shit. Everybody think that it's just easy. Like it's just you slap some cameras on and do it. That shit take time. I could tell just working with Joe. So you feel me? And then it's like, why start from scratch when I can start from Joe level? You get what I'm saying? Like Joe want me to be a consistent member on that bitch. So I'd rather.
As you should be. I'd
rather fuck with Joe.
But like somebody said, you need your own show. I agree with that though, sir. I'm not Joe's fan. I love Joe. That's family, of course. But because I think I've watched you so many for the years, your gift to gab, I think you should be conducting your own shit. Respectfully. I
just want to still have some stuff to pull out. You feel me? I just don't want to do everything right now. You get what I'm saying? You look up and then don't got shit to do because you're doing everything from Sue Sharp to pod and then, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna look up and that's just gonna be something I'll be able to do whenever I want to chill on something else, you know?
I just think a podcast up your alley. That's one thing I can see, that if you start rapping tomorrow, because once again, your personality alone, behind the mic, people gonna tune in. Anytime you on Instagram Live, we all tuning in, brother. That shit. You know what I'm saying? Even your so-called ops and niggas that don't rock with you, they watching also. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear on that, you know?